Alright, welcome back. We've just crossed over the Kilolo VOR and we're inbound for the Ottawa VOR. Let's jump in the flight deck. And so we're 60 miles out, 68 nautical miles out from the Ottawa VOR, and we're just 2 minutes from our top of descent. So let's get our altitude down to 3,000 feet. And I'll select that and arm the VNav. Also, let us tune in the Ottawa VOR, which is 114.6. Okay, so now Ottawa VOR, 63.6 nautical miles, 63 point, there we go. They're synchronized, and the white bubble is pointing right at it, so that's good. And we have a pretty good tailwind, 95 nautical miles an hour. Okay, which is giving us a pretty healthy ground speed, 382 knots. Alright, we're 1 minute from top of descent. And the weather looks a little dodgy between here and there. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's tune in the Ottawa, or Addons, 122.25.
Charlie Yankee November Delta Airport information. Whiskey 0000 Zulu. Weather wind 323 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky condition temperature -2 dew point -8. Altimeter 3002. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Whiskey.
Altimeter is 3002.
Airport information. Whiskey 0000 Zulu. Weather wind 323 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky condition.
Winds are 323 at 7.
Altimeter 3002.
Okay.
Initial contact. You have information. Whiskey Charlie Yankee November Delta Airport information. Whiskey 00.
So winds are light, and predicted runway is the one we shall be using. So now we're descending. It's time to pull back the power. Pull it back to less than 20, or about 20, and hopefully we won't overspeed. We're slightly overspeeding now. Let's pull it back some more. There we go. And we're not flying exactly coordinated, so let's step on that trim until she evens out. Now it seems to have gone the wrong way. I think the button got stuck. That's what happened. What the heck? Got stuck. It went way to the left. Okay, let's put it to neutral, see what that does for us. And then we'll be very careful with it. Let's feed back in a little bit of power. Keep our speed up. And we're almost coordinated. I think one more unit of right should do it. So note to self, don't step on the trim button too hard. It'll get stuck a lot. Okay, so we're looking pretty coordinated there. Alright, looking good. So the altimeter setting in Ottawa Gatineau is 3002. Let's dial that up. Okay. Altimeter set. Oh, look at that. We forgot to take off our passenger signs before. Let's take it off now and then put it back on. Okay. Yeah, they'll be back up again pretty soon. This is a wonderful aircraft to fly. I love it. It is very demanding for single pilot operation, especially with the lack of an auto throttle. You always have to keep an eye on it, and it's one of the things about flying this aircraft well, or mastering it, is always keeping an eye on your speed and your power setting. And every time you change your power setting, got to have a look at your flight coordination here. Alright, can use another unit. Okay, coming up on 18,000 feet, and our pressure is set. Okay, so let us set up for the landing. Okay. So here is the RNAV 27 plate, and MDA is 620, which is 409 feet on decision height. Okay, so MDA is 620. And decision height is 409. Alright, and our speed is getting up there again. Pulling back the power. There we go. So now we're below that crazy 280 indicated. It's probably a result of descending into thicker air as well. Okay, so we're kind of being throttle jockeys a little bit, or throttle monkeys. Not quite sure what the expression is. Okay, we should be getting our speed down, because in 5,000 feet should be down to 250. So let's bring back that power some more. Okay, and speed is dropping. Okay, now let's go passenger signs on, and let's do our descent check. Pressurization is set. Okay, so we're set there. GPW flaps setting, we're going to go to 35. And MSA, V-speeds, decision height, and MDA. It's all been set except for our V-speeds. So we'll run the script. And flaps 35 is option 3. And our VREF is 116. Okay. So, hopefully with this RNAV approach, we'll be able to run things in the proper sequence. And we've got ice. So, Anti-ice on. And there's the big bend in the river for Ottawa, which would put downtown right about there, I guess. Alright, zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so we're at 245, which is a good speed. Let's bring back in a little bit more power. Trim, need a couple units to the left. Yeah, one more to the right. There we go. There's downtown. And we are going to be going that way. And we're making that turn now. Alright, and we're almost at 10,000 feet. There is our runway. Now we're going to go about to there, almost to that river. Turn right, and then come back for 27. Alright, our speed's looking good. We're below 10,000 feet. Lights can come on. Now the approach checklist. Altimeters set. Fuel transfer off. And the tanks are balanced. Transfer is off. Can bring on pumps 1 and 2. Standby hydraulics and PTU can come on. Passenger signs on. Caution and warning lights are clear. They are. Cabin is clear. Approach checklist complete. Alright, looks to be clear of ice, which is good. And there is our destination. Okay, now I think we can, speed's starting to creep up again. Let's pull back on that power. Okay, now if we go to a nav page, we're going to arm the approach. But we're not going to activate the approach until we are lined up. Going to bring the power back some more. Okay. So we've got 7,000 feet to go. Not 7,000 feet. We're approaching 7,000 feet and we're going down to 3,000. Alright, let's feed in a little bit of power. Don't want to slow down too soon. And our coordination is good. There's nothing to tune because there's no ILS to help the FMS guide us in. And we're already on 114.6. If anything, we need a course of about 269 or thereabouts. And it's set at 115. So let's spin that around. 269, I believe, should do it. Not that we're going to need it. Alright, and let's synchronize our heading. Okay, speed is looking good. Okay, we're going to have to get ready to feed in some power when we hit 3,000 to keep our speed appropriate. Okay, once we get below 200 knots, we could go flaps 5. So let's make for 200 knots before we hit. Well, when we hit 3,000, it's going to pitch up to level us off, and our speed will bleed right there. So let's just not be impatient. Coming upon 3,000 smartly. 1,300 to go. $1,000 to go. There's the indicator. And no weather to be of concern, no icing. We're looking good. And we're below the cloud deck anyway. Alright, so we're easing up on our descent. And our speed's going to come down. There's our turn. And after the next turn, we will activate the approach. Keeping an eye on our speed as we're leveling out. Pull back the throttles a little bit. Want to get down to 200. Let's sync up our heading bug. Speed's really coming down now. Let's feed in some more power. There's 200 knots. Let's go flaps 5. Okay. So flaps 5 set and indicated. Oh, we need to get down to 2,000 feet now. Okay. Alright, so now it's turning us inbound. Let us activate the approach. Okay, it's not liking that. We've missed our opportunity, it would seem. So, let's go activate approach here. And it's not liking that. We're not descending fast enough. Okay. We seem to be on profile. So we're going a little too fast. Let's go gear down. Let's This glide slope arm, but nothing much seems to be happening. Okay, we'll keep the speed up for now. Okay, landing checklist. Ice protection as required. Landing gear down in 3 green. Condition levers to max. And let's go full flaps to 15. And bleeds. Bleeds can come to minimum. Okay. And we are descending. I think we are. Alright. Can't get it to intercept the glide slope. Alright, we're going to need some more power. And we're going to take off the autopilot before we have to do crazy stuff. Okay, we're going to need a little bit more power. Going to keep our speed up. I can pretty much go visual at this point. We're going to ignore the beautiful sunset. And we're going to go full flaps now. There we go. And it's pitching up. So let's get that trim going. Yeah, it's getting hard to stabilize here. Gotta get that speed up. Come on, no, stay down. We're a little too high now. Now we can pull back on the power. We're off the glide path, but not too much. We're about to catch it back. Okay. So our speed is good. We're about 10-12 knots above VREF. Alright. And we've got a slight crosswind from the right at 8 knots. Shouldn't be too much of an effect on us. Let's pull back the power a little bit. Alright. So we got full... And we're landing. Our speed is coming down. Don't want that just yet.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
There we go. Nice touchdown. As we go to idle reverse. Gust lock in. And go to taxi, flight taxi, switch goes to taxi. Alright, that's a pretty good landing. Get our speed down a little bit more. Feed in some power. We'll make our way back to the ramp. Okay, so radar can go to standby. Main bus tie can get tied. So let's not get going too fast. And we can start up the APU. Alright, let's put the parking brake on, and let's not clean up the aircraft just yet. Let's check out our landing. Alright, let's see what the tower will give us. Could be those trees getting in the way. Yeah, a little bit of tree action for sure. Nice, smooth, gentle touchdown. I like that. Let's check it again at 160 seconds. I didn't like that. Let's go 180. 170. Yeah, a little better view there. One of my better landings for sure, and the center line is between the gear. I'm pleased with that. Alright, let's get back to where we were. Alright, now it's time to clean up. Let's go. Landing. After landing, control lock, anti-collision can go to red. We have control lock on, flaps 0 set and indicated. Weather radar goes to standby, fuel pumps can come off. Flight taxi goes to taxi. It is. Ice protection can come off. And also, turn off the window heat. I think that's what that means. And main bus tie is tied. We did that. And the yaw dampener can come off. Alright, so parking brake released. Let's feed in a little bit of power. Let's see what our flight time was. 56 minutes. We saved some time. Let's spin that tailwind. Too fast, too fast, too fast. There we go. Got it under control just in the nick of time. Alright, parking brake on. Let's see what a job we did. Looks like it wasn't so bad. Where's my mouse? There it is. Yeah, only a couple feet short. Okay. Alright. So welcome to Gatineau, everybody. Now let's get this shutdown thing in order. It's supposed to be 30 seconds on the clock for the cooldown. And the clock is not working. So we'll just run our routine. Nose wheel steering can come off. Weather radar could come off. What else? What else? What else? Oh, we're going to take our landing lights off. And then go to taxi, and then taxi lights off. Okay. I'm sure I'm missing some stuff. Okay, now that we're on the ground, standby hydraulics and PTU could come off. Won't be needing those arc dues anymore. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we can erase the flight plan. Can't seem to do anything right here. 99, enter. There we go. Flight plan, 99, enter. Okay, and won't be needing those anymore. Looks like our windows are starting to frost up pretty quickly. Okay, so engines to cut off, and passenger signs can come off. And we can open the doors. And let's turn GPU off. That's weird. Okay, let's go. Doors. Like that. Didn't mean to do that. Let's take the main bus tie off. Take the power off. That should do it. And batteries are discharging. Okay, so we are good to shut down. Alright. So we're done for the evening. And anti-collision lights can come off. Position lights can come off. Logo lights can come off. Alright. Once again, welcome to Gatineau. And thank you for joining me on this Sudbury Gatineau flight, and hope to see you again next time. Thanks for watching.